Hey up and welcome. It's a Wednesday night and we're back with Mixing with Benny and Friends. I hope you're all alright. Hope you had a fantastic week so far. We have got a special guest on, which is Ian Above the Clouds, or, ATV, whatever you call now.
ATC Vape Reviews.
ATC Vape Reviews, there you go.
I'll change that.
That's what you need. You need to change your name. Because I'm always looking at name like. So welcome. Hope you're all right. As you may notice, so everybody's got to start somewhere. So we've put together a list of starter kits. So that's what Ian's come on for, to talk about the starter kit he got, and we're going to go through starter kits that you can get and do we think they're worth it. Also, I've got a little bit of stuff that I mixed up last week that we'll have a test on. I think Graham's mixed something else up, haven't you, mate?
About 12 things.
Oh, well, there you go, with 12 things. So I hope it sounded, not getting any feedback at all. I hope not, because I've changed my setup and I'm looking a bit close tonight. Looking a bit. Do you think?
Up
like
close
that,
in person.
Right, so we'll go around. We'll start with Mr. Bobo. What are you vaping on,
I missed you, so I wasn't here last week, was I?
No.
Helping my sister with that, and that was stress. That was hard work, that. But yeah, I am vaping on the doing a Graham. What's this mod called? The Odin. Yeah, the Odin with the Fat Rabbit sub-ohm tank on the top of it. It's an alright little tank, innit? It's not the best tank. I don't think it lives up to the hype, but it's alright. It's alright. I'm also on the Aegis Boost as well, with a little wire plugged into it because it ran out 20 minutes ago. And that's all I'm vaping on today. What about you, Ian? What are you vaping on today, good sir?
Nice one. Thank you, Bobo. Hello, everybody, and thanks, guys, for having me on. I'm on the Drag 2 with the How Beast sub-ohm tank on top with some induced raspberry lime and lemonade. No, rhubarb. Lemonade. Where did I get lemonade from? In there, which is quite nice. And this little tiny little thing, this Nevokes pod with some jamming strawberry jam in there.
Jamming.
I find my camera. We're jamming.
What you're jamming to?
Yeah. I like that. Those jamming e-liquids. I need to buy myself some short fills. Definitely need to buy myself some short fills.
Got some on the website.
Sorry?
Was your website up and running?
Yeah, the website's up and running now.
All right, we'll talk about that in a second then.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Definitely need to plug that. And in my Geek Vape Aegis Boost, I have some of this. I tried to mix Nature Vape concentrate, which is blackcurrant, raspberry, and lime, which I've sort of mixed and stuck into this, which is not sure I got the mixing quite right, but it tastes good. It tastes good, and that's really me. So where should I go? Should we go to you, Graham?
Yeah. Well, same old Minikin with the blank on top, and this time I've got some cherry tunes.
Ooh, cherry tunes. One of my favourite e-liquids is cherry tunes from a supplier. Yeah, back in the day.
Might release it in about half an hour. Minikin 2 again with the barrage on, and that's got some Delight 2, which is a banana and condensed milk sickly horrible mess.
Is it not nice?
I love it. It is so sickly. It's like sticking bananas mashed up in condensed milk and just sticking it in your mouth.
Ooh, nice.
It's really nice, and that's the two I'm on today.
Right. Well, I'm on the Aegis Boost Plus. In that, I've got some Purple Bomb from V-Gods. I'm also on the little Minican. Bobo, get some of these in, mate, in at your shop.
Oh, the Aspire thing?
Minican. Bob on, mate. Cheap as chips. Absolutely fantastic for the first starter.
I love Aspire. Aspire have never let me down, man. Like,
well, these are about 12. Everybody's selling them for about 12 quid.
Yeah.
It comes with pod. It's got I showed this off. It's got an anti-leak thing. You pull the top off there to fill it up, and it don't leak.
Oh, shit. go and have a little look at some of them tomorrow morning.
Cheap as chips as well, mate, they are. Mm. And they're nice. I think they're fantastic for a first starter. Really good vape on them. And in that, I've got some ULTD Get Some Grape. I think that's Get Some Grape, is that one? Oh, that's Pomberry Plum, that one. Plunge. Not clunge. Plunge.
Not plunge.
I've got the mix with the Pandora. And in that, as normal, I've got some Macca's RY4.
Nice.
And that is me. So we'll have a quick rundown chat. Do you want to do chat, Bobo?
Yeah, and where are we? So, how do you do that? Do you go into participants?
Yeah, that's what I've done recently.
There's only about 7 at it. Well, there's more than 7, like, but there's only a few people in there. Like, how does that work?
I don't know. There's a lot more in chat.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling there's only people that are on live chat, but I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot more people in. Just run down a quick. I just go down chat. So there's a lot more people. I popped out, and it only shows you about 8 people, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's only a couple because I was looking at that before. But right, okay. So in chat, we have got Full Moon, Jay Jarry, Mark H, Ryan Boyce. We've got Skin Vapor. We've got Sheboygan. Hello, sir. We've got Stuart Ayton. We've got Skin Vapor. I'm going to read loads of people's names out twice, but that is fine. Black Country Vapor, Vapor Man, Stuart Ayton again, Sheboygan, Scott Morrison, Tolmach, Mark Howard, you've already been here, Peter Chimera, LCL 90. We have got me. We have got loads of people. I think that's it. Coil UK, Benny Vapes is here, Neil Hart, and let's go up to the top. I think that's everyone, innit?
Yeah, just about Call UK, Best Sig Liquids, J Jarry, Vaping Mank, LCD 90, LCL 90.
LCD,
yeah, LCD, LCL 90, Tony. So, what we're going to talk about, someone asked us 2 weeks ago whether Nature Vapes starter kit was any good. Well, Ian actually purchased one. So, hey up. You okay, Vapes? Rob, you alright, buddy? And Claire Southern Vapor, hey up, you alright? So, yeah. So, we thought we'd get him on because he's the only one that we know that's actually bought one. So, Ian, how much was it? And what did you get? And what sort of things did you get with it? And how? Talk us through it.
Okay, cool. Do I have screen sharing ability?
Wait a second.
If I do, I shall pop it up.
You have now.
Nice one. Where are we? It's not there. Why is it not there? Hang on 1 second. Because I've got that set up as another tab. Sorry, bear with me. Just talk over me for 1 second. I'm just sorting
something out. It's all right.
No, it's going to sit here in judgment of you, Ian.
You won't be the first.
So you've been busy in shop, Bobo?
Been absolutely chocker for a while now, to be fair. But it's been weird, though, as well, because, like, it's quiet for hours upon hours upon hours of the day. And then, like, 12 people at the same time from, like, everywhere just go, oh, I'm going to the vape shop. And it's like, oh, why couldn't you have came in like an hour ago instead of like having 6 people in a queue while it's pissing down? Just like, oh.
Yeah.
It looks good though. It looks good. You know, like if there's a queue and that outside, like I feel they're guilty when like making people queue. But that's got a good look good for people going past and that though. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But, it's like, because we've moved everything right up to the front, I'm stood in the window and everyone's just looking at me and it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Are you letting people in shop then?
One at a time. Or
one at a time?
A couple at a time if it's like 2 people come in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all nicely reduced and that down. So like the shop, what you can actually come into is only like a metre squared. Rather than like the full shop.
Yeah.
But it's because it's enforcing the 1 person in, 1 person out thing and like social distancing, because like especially by the shop, like people are just all over each other. We're right by the beach and that, man. There's loads of pubs, loads of restaurants. It's just like If you dare get me sick, man, I'm going to kill the lot of you.
Well, we've got lockdown right by us. Not where I am, but in Bradford, Kirkleeds, and Calderdale, they've gone into local lockdown again.
I'm in local lockdown.
Oh, you're in local lockdown?
All wards in Liverpool got locked down. One of them, I'm right on the border and I got locked down.
Yeah, you can't, Bubbles can't interact anymore, can they?
Yeah. I'm loving it.
Loving it.
Right, you sorted, Ian?
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Okay,
yeah, go on, then.
Right, so hopefully this will work. Can we see that?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So this is what I got, the complete starter kit for Nature Vape e-liquid concentrates. Now the picture there actually shows it coming with, where's it gone? Shows it coming with a concentrate, which confused me, and it doesn't. But so I ordered a concentrate, a couple of concentrates actually separately. But yeah, so you get your PG and you get your VG. You get a random selection of syringes, which I will show you in a mo. So yeah, 1 bottle VG, 1 bottle PG, both 500 ml, 5 bottles of nicotine headshots, which are 20 milligram each, from what I remember. 1 rectangular HDPE, whatever that means, and the 60 ml version as well. 1 by 5 ml sterile syringe, 1 10 ml sterile syringe, and 1 20 ml sterile syringe. There's a video and stuff as well on his website, which is Mark himself giving people an idea, a video on how to mix, etc. I mean, I don't know. I'm very new to all this. I just thought I'd grab it and give it a go. I mean, I have, and I've got, like I say, I've got one here. That's decanted into a small bottle, which is the blackcurrant, raspberry, and lime, which I've got to say, it's very tasty, very tasty. The other one I got, in fact, I got another 2 concentrates. One being the peach, papaya, and mango, and the other one being strawberry custard. Haven't tried the strawberry custard yet. Tried the peach, papaya, and mango.
Well, you won't be trying it for another month.
No, exactly. That should have been one of the first ones that I actually mixed, to be honest. But yeah, and the nicotine headshots, they're just basically just little 10 ml bottles, look a bit like that.
Oh, you do get nicotine with it?
Yeah, you get 4 20 mil.
Yeah, 4 10 mil, 20 milligram. Yeah. And these are the bottles that you get.
The 500 mil.
Yeah, you get 2 of those. The other one being there, and you get a little card, which is quite cool, which was good for me. Just gives you all your different ratios and what strengths you want, etc. Deciding what bottle size you got, and then all the different syringes. Most of these I've used, which is why they're kind of all cleaned and wrapped up in kitchen roll and stuff. But yeah, I mean, for a first person's, I mean, I don't know the prices on stuff, so I don't know if this was a good deal or not. But for me, it seemed like it was a good deal, and it was fairly easy to understand. Is it?
I think it's one of the better deals out there. The only thing that's slightly disappointing about it is the lack of bottles.
Yeah.
I think they should really put a couple of 30 mil. They got 1 30 mil, 1 60 mil.
Yeah,
I think they should have a little bit more 30 mil bottles so you can mess around a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I got those 2.
For like the starter kit, you're gonna get a bit excited, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know the first day I got mine, I must have came out with about 40 recipes and every single one of them awful.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think that's too bad. So you've got like 500 mil of PG is going to last you a while anyway, depending on what your ratio you're mixing. Your VG is one that you're going to go down more of, but at least you've got 500 mil of each.
Yeah,
do you know to get you going, aren't you? You know.
Well, I mean, I like the card as well that comes with it. It's quite.
Yeah, just show them that card again. Can go through that card because I think that's quite a good idea.
I'm wondering if there's an actual image of it on here. which would be a lot easier if I could bring it up, wouldn't it? But I don't think there is. So what I'll do is I'll try and hold it up as still as I can. And I'll let someone that knows what they're talking about discuss it.
Yeah. So on there, it tells you different bottle sizes down the side, does it?
Yep. So you got six. No, you got bottle size all 60 ml. Then you got VG/PG ratio 50/50, 60/40, 70/30. Then you've got nicotine strength. Top box is 6. Next box down is 9 on the 50/50, and then the 60/40's got 6, 9, and 12. 70/30's got 3 and 6. And then you've got flavour in mils. Just down as 12 on here. You can see that.
Yeah.
And then I can't really get it in any closer, really.
I can read that.
But hopefully that's making some sort of sense to a lot of you people that know what you're doing.
Yeah, so basically what he's saying, you put 12 ml of your concentrate in.
Yeah, 12 ml of it says flavour, but yeah, concentrate. And then VG, it's got, for the 50/50, it's got 12 ml. And then the box below that, which is the nicotine strength of 9, it's got it down as 3 ml. And then 8, yeah. I wish I could show you it on. I'm wondering if I can find it as an actual image and share it.
There.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Got it. So let's do this. Professional all the way, me. Where are we? I think it's that one. Share. Let me bring it up. Can you guys? I don't know how big you guys can see that. That's the problem.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll put the link to that in the website. Not in the website. In the chat.
You can see that, can you? What I've got up there or not? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I liked the fact it was easy, and it pretty much made sense to me almost straight away, which for me with a small brain is quite good.
See you later, Rob.
See you later, Rob.
So let's stop sharing that.
Mr. Proper Coils in.
Are we allowed to put links to vape stuff in the?
Do you know, right? You're not supposed to put them in your descriptions at the bottom. I don't know how it is on. We've been in live chat. I don't know how they can.
I've heard mixed. Some people say it's fine. Other people say you probably shouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure on.
Too late now.
Yeah. To be honest with you, if we suddenly get closed down, there's the stream now. They don't know, and I get a strike. Then I know what. Do you know what I mean? But why I see it is you're not putting it in on your description or all. So I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Descriptions, I think, was the big thing, wasn't it? It was links in descriptions was the big initial problem.
Yeah, it's putting links into a video. I don't think you can do that. I'm not sure on lives. I don't even know how they police it, to be honest. They've got bots, haven't they, and all that lot that do it, so I'm not 100% sure on that one. If you're wondering where Billy's, I think he'll be in later on. Because his wife had a little bit of a thing like so. Hopefully, he should be in about quarter, if you're wondering where Billy's.
Sound. Skin Vapors just put in the chat, Benny, I got my chat removed from Friday's show due to links.
Ah, right, I see. I did see that you...
I can remove...
Right. So, obviously, they can't put links in then in chat.
Okay, I've retracted that. I can put a link to the spreadsheet, though.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a bit.
Yeah, so I didn't know that skin. And like I said, I'd seen that you were on, so I went on and then, like I say,
best is not the chance here, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for a little bit of Googling, it's fine.
Yeah, we can tell you about it. I don't see a problem in telling you about them and where to go. No, exactly. Do you know?
Nature Vape.
Yeah,
that's where that one was from.
Was there any postage and packaging?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember what it was now, though. Let's have a look. Add to cart. Let me find out.
He sends everything out first class, doesn't he? Or first class recorded, if I can remember rightly.
Yeah.
I think so. So basket.
Terry's saying that he's gone golfing and dogging. Or should I say ranjit? He's golfing in the woods.
I've got to go through the whole rigmarole, but I'm guessing probably £3-4, something like that. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it'll be something like that. So it takes about 24 quid.
Calculated at next step. Yeah, 24-25 quid for that. So I thought it's quite a good price, to be honest. And like you say, get a lot of VG, a lot of PG. Concentrates. I mean, I've made, what have I made? One lot of 50-50. A 60ml bottle of 50-50, and I got about half a concentrate left. Half a 30ml concentrate left.
Yeah.
He vapes, nature vape sounds like vooping in the woods.
We all have a voop. I'm sure we all voop.
Yeah.
Not wrong with a voop.
If you want to buy the actual concentrates, they're $9.99 each.
All right, fair enough. Peter's saying that if you want to do a giveaway, he can send some random stuff out. Concentrate if we want to do one. So thank you very much. We'll do that. Not a problem. We'll do that a bit later. Yeah, so it doesn't look like a bad deal, does it? There's another. You've had a look around, Graham. He's put a little spreadsheet together with different places you can get, like, sort of. Did you say there were 4 places you can get starter kits from?
Yeah, I split the spreadsheet up into 2. One which are complete DIY kits, and then other ones are one-shots. And I checked to see if they did syringes and gloves and, extras. So basically you can go to them, create your one-shot, throw a couple of syringes in, clean your bottles out, and you're ready to go next time. And if they sell PG and VG separately as well, so you can come back to them or just add extra PG and VG and then get concentrates from another place. So this is the spreadsheet. Oh, my chat's gone funny. There you go. George, shall I share the screen and go through the spreadsheet?
Yeah, shut out.
Okay. Share screen. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, the first one's Vape Mate. And this is $9.99. And you can see from the picture, you get gloves, syringes, lots of bottles, but not much base liquid. You get 150 mils of VG and PG, but you get the 10 mil syringe, 5, 2.5, 1 mil, and you get 5 10 mil empty bottles and 5 30 mil empty bottles, and then a pair of gloves to do your washing up with.
Yeah. So you don't obviously get nicotine in that one, then, do you?
I don't think you get nicotine in that one. Vape Mate, go across, concentrate, none.
Right. Yeah. So you've got $9.99 for that. You're not getting as much PG VG. And you're not getting any nicotine included with that one. So put your Nick shots on there, a couple of quid for Nick shots, so that's about 4 quid for Nick, so that takes up to 15. And then obviously you're only getting a quarter of what you get from Nature Vape. So
yeah, it's
not bad for the starter, but you're not getting a great deal of base concentrate, are you?
No.
No. So if you add that up and put your nicotine shots on top of that, then yeah, you're going to be, what you're going to get out of that 150 mil, probably about 4 bottles maybe out of it.
But if you're just stepping into it and you've got your own nicotine and you just want to try it, it's quite a cheap way of trying it.
Yeah.
It's, like I say, you can get
the second one is the Nature Vapes, which I think is probably one of the better bargains out there for what you get. It's just the lack of bottles. But the thing is, you can wash your own bottles out if you know you're going to buy it. Stop washing your 50 ml bottles out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The next one, we've got 3 kits, and these are from Vapable. Free posters and packaging over £10. So these are all free posters and packaging. So I'll get the only difference between these kits is the nicotine.
Right.
And the difference with this one, so you get 2 flavor concentrates with it.
Right.
2 bottles of nicotine, 2 syringes. How much? You get 100 mils of vegetable glycerine and propyl glycol. I struggle with pronunciations of everything. You get a pair of gloves as well. Do the washing up. Now the concentrate. Oh, you get glove sizes. Quite nice of them. The concentrates are vapable concentrates.
Right.
So you have to use them around about 8 to 10%. So
Right.
you've got things like dandelion and burdock there. I've only tried one, and that's the Violent Candy. And that is Parma Violets, if you like Parma Violets.
Right.
For some reason, they've got cider in there. Do they have the lager? Because it's an vapable do lagers. Bit disappointed they don't have lager in there, but you can have a look and see, the reviews of what they've got. And as I say, the only difference between the kits is the amount of nicotine that you get in there.
Yeah.
But you get the little extra. If we go bigger, these things.
Oh, yeah, blunt tipped needles.
Yeah, and they do help. I haven't got any. When I first started, I was trying to stick them right in and stuff like that, and I was using, they make a big difference.
Yeah.
But you can get away with the smaller syringes. You can't get away with a syringe like that. But you can get away with the smaller syringes for your concentrate bottles. I'll show you those in a bit. Right, the next one is Make My Vape. As we were just talking about just before we go on the show, this is the first place I ever got flavor concentrates from. Now these are fully comprehensive kits. Let's start with it's just selecting them. You get, let's have a look, 100 ml in the first kit. There you go, it's had there. 200 mils, 3 flavor concentrates, and 1 small accessory kit. And the accessory kits are 3 bottles, the needle bit, and 2. And then it just increases in size where you get more and more bottles, more and more. And the final one of 44, which is really expensive, with 2 liters of base liquid. But the concentrates you can pick, and they're from their own range, Capella, TPA, and Flavor West. So you can go, and they've got a little sale at the moment, of a few of the concentrates as well. So you can just bung some stuff on top of your concentrates, pick a recipe from ELR, and then pick your flavor concentrates and make up something from ELR, which makes that a lot different. And that's it. How do you all stop sharing? You're stuck now. There you go. Stop sharing.
Well, it says stop share.
Stop share. So yeah, the Make My Vape is quite good because you can actually just pick a recipe from the LR or all the flavors and just make it up yourself and just throw the extra concentrates in on top of what you want. So it is a quite good kit, that more versatile. The other things on that spreadsheet, I've got Non-Noms, Alchemist Cupboard, Drip Hacks, Flavor Boss, Bruise Brothers, Dark Star, Vape Heads, Best Siggy Liquid, and EFSC. And I've marked them if they sell PG or VG, if they sell syringes, and a little note about what kind of concentrates they sell.
Yeah,
if they're their own and stuff like that. You've got like the best best cig e-liquid. Shots includes vaping with Vicks custards.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
So yeah, so you got your start of that. So do you know? A lot of people are mentioning in chat. Ryan Boyce says he came here for Benny and Co and stayed for Sheboygan. He says it's Rajit Van Mahid from. So yeah, he's Terry. But anyway, and he says E-Juice is G-Spot, but E-Juice up bummy holes. So there you go. Right, so Tony said he gets his VGPG from Darkstar. I think a lot of people get it from Darkstar. They had a bit of a problem though, that during lockdown that they were out of, I think it was VG, wasn't it? That they couldn't get. Or if you want a gallon of it, it goes to Lubrisolve. I sometimes go to Lubrisolve. I do find Darkstar now is cheaper than Lubrisolve.
Is it?
For VG and PG. It's like £10.60 from Lubrisolve for a gallon of VG.
That sounds like something you'd pick up at a Motor Factors, doesn't it?
Yeah. It comes in a jug. It comes in, like a 5 litre thing. Little stubby. Because I bought it from there. Your VG is probably the one you're going to go through most.
Yeah, definitely.
So obviously look around. I know further up someone says, I think it was, it's gone now because it's right up at top, but said they'd use like the 150 mil of the 500 mil of VG, use it straight away. Which if you're starting a mix, you do go through it really, really quickly. Stuart gets his from Vapor Bowl. We've got Peter Shimura gets it from EL Science.
L Science, is it?
L Science, is it? I've never heard of that one, have you?
L Science.
No.
Yeah, they do loads of stuff then. The shop I used to work for before our own shop, they had a range called Phoenix, I think. And they were 30-70. And they were all right. They were decent little flavours, but they were owned by L Science. And I think I've got them on Instagram as well. They've got like ridiculous amounts of ranges of liquids.
Right.
I've never heard of them doing concentrates and stuff though.
I always think that if you want to get in and just dip your foot in, just get the bottle shots or the one shots.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to, like, say, them about Best Sig Liquid does them bottle shots. A lot of them gone down bottle shots. And a bottle shot, if you didn't know what a bottle shot is, it comes. So I just happen to have one here. I never mixed. I got that X, but I ain't mixed up yet. That's a Boss shot that came with VG and some nicotine. I think it came with 4 nicotine shots to put in.
And if the place does syringes, just pick up some extra syringes, throw them in, and you're ready to go.
And basically, you just dump that in that. It tells you directions on side, and away you go. Leave it. I haven't mixed that. I need to mix that up. That.
Speaking of bottle shots, I got some sent out to me the other week from Bruise Bros when we were meant to be doing the bottle shots and that, but they never turned up till like 3 or 4 days after. But one of them, they all should be steep by now.
He's going for his porn stash, isn't he?
Yeah. That's what Ian was doing earlier, closing all his porn tabs off.
Yeah. Shut. Close.
Yeah, shit, I've left them all open. They want me to share screen.
But yeah, they sent me out 4 bottles. This one's a raspberry lemonade, not a raspberry lemonade, a raspberry milkshake. It's 250 milliliters. It just got all the concentrates just at the bottom. You just need to add like 20 milliliter of PG and like just top the rest up with nicotine to whatever strength you need it to, and VG. But it's got everything you need on the side if that's gonna focus in. No.
Has it got marks on it where you put it into?
Yeah, it's got everything on it.
That's good. Right, that's a good idea, is that, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
Same sort of thing as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure how much they sell these for, like, but I've had a little vape of this one, but I'm going to have a proper vape of it now. But it's fucking beautiful, to be fair. It's been steeping for about a month and a half. And yeah, should be nice.
Michael O says, have you seen Flavour Boss Rocket Shots? No, I haven't seen Rocket Shots. I'm not 100% sure on that one. No, I haven't had a chance to my LV. No, I haven't had a chance to do that. I will do that for next week. I just haven't had a chance this week because we've gone like from being quiet at work to being like all over the place. Because all schools are wanting us to go in and do the servicing now because there's no one in, is there? Do you know what I mean? So to get ready for September, that all the ones that we're supposed to do through the year are all now fucking banging us in to get them done now, like so.
Oh, I found those Rocket Shots.
I tried the ice in the flavour range, and it seemed hot. A couple of things, it just didn't seem like it was a coolant. It felt like it was kind of gave it heat instead of cool for some reason.
Right.
So
Weird.
I'm going to have to check that again. And I used the fig in my buns recipe, which is... I used some of the new Wonder Flavors sweetbread for the top of the me buns as well.
All right.
So I'll put that up in a bit.
Yeah. We'll talk about it because Full Moon just put in, kind of wish I'd known about one-shots when I started, but glad I didn't jumped in full balls deep and just wanted for it. We were just on about that before we came on show because Bobo did the same thing, didn't you, mate?
Exactly what I done. I think my first order was like 70, 75 quid, I think. I'd heard of Capella, I've heard of TFA, I think, and Flavore, and like that was just all it was. Like, I've heard of you, I'm getting you. I've heard of you, I'm getting you. Oh, that sounds nice, I'll have a go with you. And yeah, I ended up at about, I think it was about 70 odd concentrates that I ended up at the first time. Some of them I still haven't even used yet, to be fair. It's just like...
My first order was terrible.
What?
My first order was terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, Coca-Cola, I'll get some Coke. I'll have some ice cream with that so I can make a Coke float. And then, I like this, and I like that, and I've got them all. I couldn't mix any of them together. Everything was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I remember, what did I make the first time? I tried to make, I think it was a key lime pie I was going for, and it was just the biggest mishmash of everything. I had no idea about percentages. I had no idea about anything, and it was disgusting. It was horrible.
Well, I showed you what I got. I got some dodgy concentrates from eBay. They were... I've showed you before. I think I've still got. So I put them in. Yeah. I kept them in fridge. Don't know why I put my concentrates in fridge, but
yeah, I got a new concentrate today, which seems quite nice. It's called King. King from Flavor Art. It's that. It's a blackcurrant chewy candy.
Right.
With kind of sugar on top. It's supposed to be really good. I think it was Rim Vapes said it's like the pink, red bit of gummy worms.
All right, yeah.
So I imagine that could be quite good as just like a one shot. A lot of those, is it Pescato range? FA.
Oh yeah.
Or King, Queen, Jack, Prince. They seem like you could do with like one shots.
Yeah. So that were my Vapors Are Us.
Vapors Are Us.
No.
Wow.
Right. So I got that. I got strawberry. I got loads of them. And I didn't know. Obviously, then there were no such thing as going on and trying to get concentrates for mix. I didn't know about it. So I bought these. And they're terrible. Absolutely terrible. You can't mix them for fucking toffee. They just taste shit. Oh, fucking awful.
Have you mixed anything with it, like? Did you mix anything?
Did I mix anything with these?
Yeah.
I give them a damn good go, but no, it fucking turned out. They'd all just taste because of chemicals.
Yeah.
I got condensed milk, which I threw that away over there. That was disgusting. We can tell how much I used out of it, right? This is how much. It's still burning enough fucking. Yeah.
What did I buy from eBay? I bought Flavor King from eBay. And some rum and raisin as well, which had that kind of same reaction. Hello, Bill.
Hello.
Hey, how, Bo? I was dogging.
Showing up must have been horrible. Benny made a really bad face when I first got here. I was like,
yeah.
shit.
I was just trying that. It does taste a banana, but you've got a really bad chemical taste on it.
Yeah.
That's
his face was because like we have the VSO cultist in.
It's got what?
VSO cultist from the cult of VSO.
Cultists.
So I got them, and they're not great to mix with. They might be all right. There was one called Tiger Blood that wasn't too bad, just as a one shot.
Yeah.
But rest of them were terrible. But like I say, that was I'd never even. I just saw them on eBay and thought, oh, they're all right. I'll get some of them, and yeah,
I'll have a go.
It nearly put me off for life till I started searching around then to find out. Oh, maybe you're supposed to get proper concentrates.
Short and profit.
Yeah, kind of like me with Liquid Barn. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about your Liquid Barn starter kit.
Oh, how rough it was, you mean?
Yeah, well, we're just on about starter kits, what you got in it and that, Bill, so...
Yeah. Oh, I got... it's a good starter kit as far as the stuff that you get with it. It was just the flavors, because when you got the starter kit, you could pick like 10 or 15 flavors. I can't remember exactly how many, but you were going through looking and thinking, because you were starting, I like this, I like that, oh, I like this, and so I ordered all these, I like this and that, but I never really thought at the time about, well, what are you going to mix with this and that? So I just ended up with apple and strawberry and banana and and a bunch of stuff that were single flavor things, but nothing to really enhance them much.
Yeah.
And but you get with Liquid Barns. Oh, I even got these, come in the starter kit.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. You got 2 cups that are like this size to mix in. You got some little funnels. They gave you syringes for, they give you 2 different sizes syringes. So you got the 10 mils and then you got the ones and you got, 10 or so of those small ones, whatever. You got bottles. You got a few of like 5 of the 120 mil Gorilla type bottles. And then you got the 60 mil bottles. I think I got like 6 or 8 of the 60 mils. And so it come with pretty much everything that you would need to get started, except your PGVG, nicotine, and if you were going to do scales, because they sent syringes, but you didn't have yet to purchase scales otherwise. But
and how much did that cost, Bill?
I wanted to say that it was somewhere around 50. But I can't remember for sure. It's been almost a year since I ordered the darn thing. So, but I'm thinking it was in that range somewhere around 50-ish, I believe. Yeah. And they had different ones. So you could get one for less or one for more. And I'd probably, being the thinking, well, this has got to have better stuff in it because it costs us more. So
yeah,
I was, which wasn't necessarily true because I've never used half that shit they sent in the starter kit. I was like, the hell you do with this? What do I need it for?
But you've got it just in case, though, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, if I ever figure out, I mean, why would you need these damn,
I've used them.
For what?
For mixing
You
out
mean
my
just
VG
like
PG.
the mix, so you're measuring your stuff
Yeah.
in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems just, I mean, I know that's what they're for, but I'm thinking that would be, I mean, I've already got syringes and I've got a scale and so I don't know why I would ever use those.
Because on VG it was easier to pour it into that.
Okay.
And then pour it into.
So you didn't over pour your VG.
Yeah. So if it said like 20 mil, say I'd done my mixing calculator and it said that I needed 50 mil of PG, instead of having to use the syringe, because VG is quite hard to get up a syringe.
Yeah.
So instead of doing I bought some of them, so I just poured it in 50 mil, then poured that into a bottle.
So that was before scale. Yeah.
But that's before they even knew about scales. Do you know what I mean? I didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
like I said, see, I bought scales. Basically, what happened is my starter kit got here day one, and my scales got here the next morning. So, I mean, because I right off the bat determined that I was going to do scale, because everybody that I was in a group on Facebook, and everybody said, scales is so much easier, so much cleaner. You don't have as much cleanup. You don't have this, that, and the other. And once they said not as much cleanup, I was sold.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I necessarily agree with it. I still what I use is when I'm getting my nicotine out of this, which I just, instead of pouring it in a smaller bottle and then pouring it in, I just use the one, and I syringe my nicotine out of this bottle into, I still weigh it because that double checks my nicotine. I get it in there to make sure it's one, and then I weigh it to make sure it comes out the weight.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like, say, Jay Jarry said he used them when he were doing 30 ml bottles.
Yeah. Before he had scales. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, I didn't know about scales. I just bought.
Yeah.
So
like I said, I mean, the thing is, you can use them. I'm just thinking the way I ended up doing it, I got those. I never really had a need for them. I could have made it, but I have never used them at all.
Yeah.
But once I had gotten everything, like I said, I got scales at about the same time. So to be honest with you, I haven't used the syringes that much because I got the scales.
Yeah.
So if you're going to pick up scales, you don't really need those or the syringes or a lot of other stuff. So I ended up paying for stuff that, I didn't really need, but I was young and dumb. Well, not so young, but still dumb.
Lee D says, how many grams to mils are you working on? I just put it in, what is it? ALR.
Yeah.
And it transfers it over on there, but if you work it out, it one sort of used to go, because it used to be drops when I first started.
Yeah.
And then that turned into like, is it one drop equal to like 0.0?
And they're not, it doesn't work out grams to mils anyhow, because like if you're doing 1 mil, it'll come out to 1 gram. But that's if you're doing it like in flavors. But if you're doing 1 mil of nicotine, it doesn't come out to 1 gram. It comes out a little over 1 gram.
Yeah.
So you can't really say grams to mils. It doesn't always compute grams to mils.
Like I say, it used to be drops when I first started.
Yeah.
Imagine standing there getting your bottle and counting fucking drips coming out of you.
That must have been fun.
I'd have been fucked if I'd done that, like.
10 drips.
But see, that wouldn't necessarily work for me, because some of the bottles, they don't come out real fast. So I cut the tip down about maybe 1/8 of an inch to make the opening bigger. So those drips would be a whole lot. So that'd be like, is that 1 drip, or do you consider that 2 now?
Yeah, because that's the point, because all different bottles from different concentrate companies, they're slightly different size. Some of them are like the pointy tips, some of them are straight up needle tips.
Yeah.
They'll all let out different amounts of liquid, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it's an old practice and not a current one, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not to mention the fact that you had to be able to count past 10, so I wouldn't have been able to start mixing, So.
Yeah, VG is heavier because it's different viscosity. That's what it goes on, it's your viscosity of the liquid.
Yeah.
So obviously PG's thinner than your VG is.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes it. That's why it's.
But my nicotine is PG, and even with my nicotine being PG based, it still comes out to like 1.12 or something.
Yeah.
Instead of 1 mil. Yeah. So nicotine's a totally different animal. Yeah.
Go on, Graham, you going to say something?
They said Bill when they circumcised me. Yes.
Yeah, I just mix what I need and then just throw a next shot in.
Yeah.
But,
42's the number. Tallback's put 42's the number.
You haven't picked the number yet.
No, I'm saying, isn't it that the rule of some of us 42?
42.
I don't know. That sounds far too intelligent for me to understand.
Yeah, VG. I used to eat up VG. I don't so much now because I've got them in these sauce bottles.
No.
Which makes it easier to pour out. But I used to eat it up to make it thinner.
But I take a lot of my bottles that I've already mixed in, like these, and cut the tip just a bit on, because that way you're not sitting there trying to fill up a damn 9 mil. Like if I'm trying to fill this thing up with a small tip on one of them, you're squeezing and filling and squeezing and filling. The only thing that happens there, if you've got like a pod with that little bitty hole that you've got to put in, like on the Oxbow or something like that, where that tiny little opening you're trying to fill, if you don't have a small enough tip, it won't go down in there for you to fill it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I bought a load of bottles with these stubby tips.
Mm-hmm.
Those stubby tips, and then suddenly realized I had to fill something else. I'd have to change the tip out.
Yeah, because it won't go in some of those real small little holes that you get in some of the pod mods and shit.
Yeah. I was just about to say, Tom, Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy.
Yeah, I just Googled 42, and the first thing to come up is Hitchhiker's
Guide to Galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the feeling that Rajit's going to lose his wrench on the Face for Radio show. See, Rajit, you're trying to say this show is better to get a wrench on this one. Well, you don't realize that you could still lose. I can take it away on the other one as well.
Yeah, like I say, I keep my VGPG decanted into these. It just makes it easier to pour it out than it does.
Yeah. I think the first time I tried using this, I stuck a big syringe in the top, and it just went zip, zip, and flew over the top. Went everywhere.
First time I tried to get VG up a syringe,
just pour it in, and it makes such a fucking mess every time. I've been mixing for like a year and a half, and I still haven't fucking bought.
Well, that's like, is that one of these where you just push it and it pops up on the side there? Yeah. I like that for PG, but you couldn't. It's not good for when you're trying to measure out and hit an exact amount on a scale. You're going to always either a little over, a little under, almost, because it's next to impossible to actually hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we going to do a quick giveaway then for this for Peter's whatever we're giving away? We will. Shall I play a bumper?
Play a bumper.
Well, we're going to go bumper first. No, because we've got NUVS bumper, so.
Which now he's going to best shows, all shows. Thank you. Love wrenches, Dan teaches.
There you go. Quick bumper for you. Just to break things up. So, yeah, it's going to be a numbers. You just put your numbers in. Peter's going to give away a couple of. I'm assuming it's concentrates. Because he had some before that he's give away for us. So I'll put you some in a bottle and give it away. So if you pick a number between 1 and 100, I'll send a number through to everybody on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp?
This would be confusing, wouldn't it? You got to send it to like a couple of different places.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah, I may not get it until tomorrow morning. Sometimes my speed's a little slow getting your WhatsApp.
Well, while you're doing this, I'm just going to quick and run to the kitchen for something. I'll be right back.
The kitchen on a mixing show. All right.
Right. So obviously we've got to limit it to UK only. If that's you know what I mean.
So stop, Terry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because it costs a fortune to post it out. So yeah, if you want it, put your numbers in.
Oh.
Right now, whenever now.
They've started.
Oh, they're gone. They've been running. Sheboygan's putting them in like crazy, and he can't even win.
Oh, we're actually getting a game here today. I like this.
You want to be in chat on the NUVS when we've got some on? It goes like that.
Yeah, it can be crazy, can't it? That was close as well. There's a couple of close ones already.
Oh, close but no cigar. Roll up, have another shot.
Wow, got it. Tony has it.
Tony.
Oh, James Myers was just underneath for Tony.
Yeah, Graham was
Tony.
right after him.
Oh, both at the same time, Tony. Oh, we've got 3 that came in. So Tony was the first one that's come up. I've seen that. The rest of the boys have seen it. And then it did come in after that with 4 other people. So you can stop putting your numbers in. Tony, if you email... Ian, Bob, your email here. I can never remember mine.
I have the same problem, but I'll have a go.
Oh, no, in fact, yeah, I do. If wait a minute.
LBVS at yahoo.com. I think. I can never remember if show's on the end, though. Let me just double check and I'll get it right. Because I can never remember my own either. I'm pretty rubbish. Oh, no, above the clouds, vote reviews at gmail.com. That'd be the one. Have you remembered yours now?
Yeah, if you send an email over to that, Tony, I will then pass it on to Peter and he will send you something out.
There you go.
Well done, Tony, lad.
Good work, Tony. Good work.
Well done. So, Graham, you've been mixing some things up this week?
Yeah, well, no, we're going to do another giveaway, weren't we?
Oh, are we going to do your one as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, we've got Graham as kindly... Do you want to go through it?
Right, we're going to 30 mils of apple pie, so you can actually taste what the apple pie is like. And I'll mix 30 mils of anything on my all the recipes feed. So you can pick a recipe and I'll mix it up for you and put it in the other 30 and I'll send that off.
Yeah, so like I say, you can try Graham's apple pie.
And you can try one of my other recipes.
Yeah, pick one of his other recipes.
And basically what we're going to do here, Graham and I talked about this the other day, is we are going to allow US and in on it also. If you win and you're in the US, you will get apple pie from me. I make the same one and one of the ones on mine, and I'll send it out to somebody here. So if they win there and they're in the UK, Graham sends it. If they win here and they're in the US, I'll send it.
There you go. Perfect. So open to everybody.
Yep.
What about the countries in between?
You're back in. Well, open to everybody in there and here. You know, so you're back in, Sheboygan. You know?
Yeah. So what are you going to do? How do you want to do it then? Just do same again with numbers?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Graham, do you want to pick, or Bobo, who wants to pick a number? In fact, Bill, pick a number.
Well, am I going to send it to you and then you send it to everybody?
Yeah, can do it that way.
Right. So we're going to do...
Sorry, I'm just looking at his comments. 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're not putting it in yet, so you can stop. Yeah, Stuart, and I wish it was a discount code that I could give him.
I send it to you, Benny.
Yeah.
You can send it to everybody else. It will be between, and I'll put this in chat to let you all know what it's between.
Okay, got it. Lovely.
Between 100 and 200.
There you go.
Graham, send it through to you on Twitter. Right, so where you go between 100 and 200?
Can Tony enter again? I'm going to say yeah. maybe.
No, he's just won one, hasn't he? No.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Tony, you've just had one, so.
Between 100 and 200 people.
We'll get to Twitter.
Ooh.
Close one there.
Close.
And again.
Between 100 and 200.
There you go.
Got it. Vaping Mank.
Mank.
Oh, Mank's got it.
Mank got it.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mank got it.
He has, yeah.
And then
Mank has got
Morrison
it.
got
Right,
it later
you can
on.
stop now.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, he can just contact me through Facebook.
Yeah, Mank.
He's on Facebook. And Manx likes his, was it the custard?
You can stop.
Well done, Mank.
Rigged
congrats
again, he says. So they know it's done. They're still putting in numbers.
Rigged.
You can pick from any of those, or I can do that custard that you keep on moaning on about.
Yep.
So, Mank, if you have a look on these ELI recipes, it will mix it out for you and send it through. So well done.
Yep, well done, mate.
I was really hoping Sheboygan would win it. I wanted to send him the apple in one and pea in the other bottle. And see.
Yeah. So, Tony, if you contact myself, Mank, if you hit Graham up on Facebook, and we'll get them sorted out for you.
You sons of bitches.
Oh, man, it makes me laugh. So there you go. So that's we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be doing that each week, aren't we, Graham?
Yeah, we can do that each week for about a month, I think.
But then, Vaping Maniac, the one thing that we do expect here is after you get this, that you're going to do a review on his apple pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do reviews on some juices, so you can do a review on Net's apple pie.
By the river.
By the river, while you're walking around with some kids that are in the way, and you got to go somewhere else, so you can do it when there's.
I think you should do it on Skeggy Beach.
Oh yes, in his
mankini,
basically on a nude beach. Yeah. No, I don't really want to see you on a nude beach now. I think about it. That's out. No.
Yeah, no, it should be in a mankini. That's what I think.
Oh, you think in a Speedo?
Yeah, any Speedos will do.
Mank in a Speedo.
As long as they're gold. In a gold pair of Speedos.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Peter. Catch you later.
Look, you mentioned him and Speedos, and Ian left.
I'm back.
I
think only got to mention Budgie Smugglers, and I'm back.
Yeah, he went to put them on, didn't he?
Ready? You ready for this? No.
Go on then. So, Bob, have you been mixing up? Oh, Graham, you've been mixing some up?
Yeah, I've just published the cherry tunes. So shall I show the recipe and take everybody through it? I will put the link in.
What is it? Cherry tunes?
Cherry tunes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just make it slightly bigger. Okay.
I'm excited about this.
I'll show the link. It's quite a simple recipe because I wanted to keep it simple for everybody who's beginning.
For us simple people.
Okay, there's
cherry tunes. 3
concentrates and a sweetener. Now the cherry berry by Flavor West is one of the best. It's like the cherries you get from in the syrup. So that's at 5%, quite a lot of that there. Now what the lemon round candy, what that does, it brightens the cherry a little bit, but it gives it a stickiness. It's like, I think Noted described that round candy as like when you get a sweet out your pocket, which has been in there for ages and it's all stuck to the wrapper and it's that stickiness. You get that stickiness that you get with the tunes. So I've added that and menthol to give it the menthol taste, and it's that simple. And it's rather nice.
So you consider menthol a flavor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't, but that's fine. Like I said, because you said 3 flavors and then the super sweet, and I'm thinking, menthol's in there.
And the super sweet will give it a little bit of kind of the sweetness and the stickiness at the end as well. It accentuates that round lemon candy. I was trying to find a use for that because it was just so sticky and kind of manky. And I thought, well, this will fit perfectly, and it did.
Tony said he sent you the email, Benny.
Yeah, I've seen. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get it. I think, actually, after this, there's usually DIY or Die goes on doing a live critique, doesn't he?
He's normally on about now, isn't he? About 10 o'clock.
And then about 12 o'clock.
About 10:30, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, about 10:30 DIY Dies on, and then you've got Lethal Coils at 12, haven't you?
And Tan Vapes is tonight. Oh, is it OCG?
Yeah, she's on, I think it's OGA, I believe. Hang on, I can tell you. She's on at midnight your all's time. She starts at 7. My time. OGA, yeah. Yeah, Tam, and usually it's her and Simon and Zippy. Yeah. And then they've been having, what is it? Sherlock Holmes on.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. And he's
Welsh.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say he's somewhere. He's a foreigner. That's all I know.
He's a foreigner. He's foreigner to us as well, Welsh.
Like you guys, he's foreigners. You all are foreigners. He is, and so is Graham. And, Bobo and Ian. Basically. Yeah, as far as it's kind of strange, isn't it, though? Because technically you are. For me, at least, I'm a foreigner for you, so we're all foreigners.
So what have you mixed up, Graham? So you've done that Cherry Tunes. Do you know what a Cherry Tunes is? Do you know what a tunes is?
Me?
Bill, yeah. Do you have tunes over there?
Tunes? No, I don't. I've never heard of Cherry Tunes. No, but. I'm thinking it's just some kind of a candy in a wrapper, like a
throat lozenge.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. Is it okay? That's the reason the menthol's in there. So it's okay. Yeah, it's like a cough drop.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, with menthol in it to make you breathe more easily.
Yeah, here those are what's the Hall's Mentholyptus.
Oh yeah, Hall's Mentholyptus. Yeah, we get them.
They are the same type thing. Yeah.
They just taste nicer.
Oh, well, I hope, because the Halls are horrible. I wouldn't want to vape a damn Hall's Mentholyptus. That's for damn sure.
I had a really.
Or am I doing another one?
What's that?
We had a Smith Brothers used to do cherry cough drops when I was a kid. And man, I'll tell you what, I'd go buy a box of them even when I didn't have a cough or a cold, because that was some of the best cherry stuff you ever ate. Mom wouldn't get them because she's like, they taste too good, they can't work. They're not any good because they taste good. So she wouldn't get them because if it tasted good, but that was back when they used to give you a damn tablespoon of castor oil or something to,
Yeah. Everything, castor oil fixed everything.
Oh yeah. Had to. It tasted horrible. It had to fix it, Here, get sick or I'll give you, get well or I'll give you another damn tablespoon of this was basically what was happening.
Yeah.
You just got well because you didn't want any more of that shit. That was it.
Is that the same as cod liver oil and malt?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
The same stuff.
Liver oil, castor
stuff used to
oil,
make me
cod
gag.
liver oil, all that crap. Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh, man,
I remember being given that on a tablespoon when I was a kid and being like,
yeah,
you need this. No, I don't.
No, like I said, you got better just so they wouldn't give you that anymore.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think that's why.
How do you feel? Are you feeling better?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine.
You still
I'm
feel
good.
like
I'm
shit,
good.
but you told them, "Oh yeah, I'm cured."
Yeah, that's why they give you stuff that tastes
Luden's cherry was good too. Yeah, Luden's cherry was pretty decent.
Lockets,
yeah.
That will for your sore throat.
I used to love Lockets.
The who is it? What's it? Did that lemon crack stuff.
Yeah, lemon crack. That's
yeah, that was just like Locket's.
Did you try that?
Yeah, I liked it. Just had Nick. That was it.
Yeah, I've not tried that because we're going to work. Apparently, it's a load of concentrates on that.
Yeah, I like that. It was good. I haven't had any for a long time actually, but I had it before. It's lovely.
So you've done your cherry tunes. What else have you done, Graham?
Right. Wait a sec. I'll find it. Buns.
Tony says it bounced back to him as an unknown address, Benny.
Yeah, I'm just looking now.
Where are we? Make public. Edit.
All right. Did you do it as so? It's not. It's all in lowercase. So it's Benny Vapes 10, all lowercase, and it's not .co.uk. It's .com. That's probably why.
Other than that,
it was nearly all right.
Put it in again, Benny, right this time, so we can get it.
Right. Shall I share the screen again?
Yeah.
Right. This is, I call it buns, but basically it's currant buns. And the thing which made me decide to make it was the sweetbread from Wonder Flavors. So we've got sweetbread by Wonder Flavors. That gives the top, that sticky top and the sweetness to the bun. The cinnamon Danish swirl will give it a little bit of a cinnamon taste and has a slight currant flavour in. I boosted the currant with the fig, and I kind of made it really, really thick with the glazed donut, and that also helps with the stickiness on top. And what you basically get is Warburton buns.
What's Warburton buns?
You know, the currant buns that you get from Warburton's.
Hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns. Like it's more towards the hot cross buns than the Warburton buns, but it's basically you get that stickiness, you get everything that you want from it. Yeah. I can just eat them out the packet without putting any butter on or anything, so I just kept them as buns.
Bear with me because I've just lost everything now.
You were just wanting to find something you could put that fig in that you just got in that mystery pack from last week, weren't you?
Yeah. But I was thinking about there's the toasted butter. The toast and butter from Wonder Flavors. If I add that onto top, it's very yeasty. So I was thinking about dropping the glazed donut and cinnamon Danish swirl down a little bit, and it should be a toasted currant bun.
Yeah. Lee D says he's a little worried about vaping Graham's buns with a bit of sweetbread on top.
Tell you what, just seeing glazed donuts in there, I've never actually had a donut e-liquid that I like. I just find them all very personally. Yeah. Never found one I really like. They all taste like donut, but I don't get any great flavors coming through any of them.
I think you want a yum yum instead.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone needs a bit of yum yum.
I love yum yums.
You need a cream filled donut. That's what you need.
Just
like a Bavarian cream and the donut, and then the chocolate,
nice.
and the chocolate across the top of the eclair type deal. It's basically what you're.
Yeah.
Stuart Dill just asked a question. I've lost it now.
Who was it?
Oh, Stuart Dill. Is the Aegis X better than the Gen? I don't think so. I use my Gen, and I've got the Aegis X, and I haven't used it since I've started using this at all. Paint work on it's fantastic. It holds up. It fires straight away. Battery life's good on it. I think this is far better than the Aegis X.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the Aegis X, but I haven't got the Gen, so I can't really.
I've got the Gen, but I don't have the Aegis X, but I've got the Aegis Legend.
You both shell dead well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like my Aegis X. My Aegis X is a good mod.
The Gen's a good mod. I mean, I'm having some difficulties out of my Legend right now, but they all go at some point, don't they? They're just like humans. They all have to die at some time.
I had a Vapor Storm Puma that lasted me about 2 years, and then it just suddenly stopped reading one of the batteries. So
yeah, that's what happened to mine's. Basically, I got one battery that just sucks down real fast, and the other one that just stays full. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what happened to my Legend. You know, it's gotten to that point. I've got one of the others that basically reads if you put the same tank on top of the mod and you put it on another mod, it'll read 0.50. You put it on that one, it'll read 0.62. Almost everything on it always reads 0.10 higher than it does on anything else. And I don't know why it always reads it high.
Oh, okay.
So, have we convinced you to make cherry tunes?
Yeah. I did take it apart somewhat, but.
Yeah, I've got it now, Tony.
Yeah, that cherry tune sounds really interesting. Because I've only ever tried. I've only ever stumbled across one cherry tunes flavor from an e-liquid that I purchased back in the day, and I loved it.
Mm.
It's just, I've tried others that are classed as cherry tunes, but they haven't tasted anything as nice as the one I initially tried.
Was that back when they were allowed to, or they weren't allowed to, but they were still calling stuff like cherry tunes, or they were naming stuff after the name of the candy that it actually was before they finally come out and said, there's copyrights, and you all can't call that shit.
Do that.
Yeah,
because I used to. I mean, I used to get Fireball cinnamon, and then they had to stop that because it was, there was a Fireball cinnamon candy, and there was a lot of flavors that they used to call the same thing that you could get, and they had to stop naming them that because of copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that whole thing where they with the IVG and the millions that kicked off a storm.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Massive.
Messy that was. Apparently, if you update the firmware on the Legend, it fixes the battery.
Yeah, that's what I just saw that. I'll have to go in and see if I can, revive it, do some mouth to mod resuscitation.
I don't think out of any of the mods I've owned, I don't think I've ever, and this is probably my bad, to be honest, but I don't think I've ever updated any firmware on any of them.
I have never plugged one in and updated firmware on a single mod. No.
How do you even do it? I don't even know how to do it.
You just go onto their site, and then you go into, you plug, obviously you just plug your USB in, plug it into your computer, and then you go onto their site and you'll find the update firmware. If you just go on to Geek Vape site and find a place, there's a place on there where you can get the firmware for various stuff that they sell, and you just pull it off of it.
Yeah, and then your virus checker will kick in and go, "You don't want this on your computer." Yeah,
right. Yeah, it'll be like, I ain't putting it on my computer. I'm sticking it in that damn mod.
So I did. I got some of that Wrecker Sexy Mango.
Yeah.
Which I put some Liquid Barnes ice cream and some of that sugar cone. With Wonder Flavors, I got sugar cone from, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I mixed that up the other week, and I'm not a fan on that Liquid Barnes ice cream myself, but that Sexy Mango is a banging mango.
Well, it's the Cushman mango, isn't it?
Mm.
I just got a new mango.
So you do get the cone, which is not like a wafer cone. It's more like, we were talking about that, it's more like a sugar cone, the wrap around ice cream cones. So you get that, but I prefer the Vic Bean ice cream and some sweet cream to make me ice cream myself. But I couldn't find I ran out of Vic Bean. So, but you are getting the ice cream out of it, but it's not the ice cream that I like.
Yeah.
But that Sexy Mango, if you're going to I'd definitely pick up some Sexy Mango if you're after a mango, because that Sexy Mango is fantastic.
You can only get it from Chefs.
Yeah, I want to get some myself. I didn't like it as much in the mix that you sent to me, Graham.
Yeah.
But I think playing with it, it'll be absolutely fantastic somewhere in some recipes, you know what I mean?
Well, it screams ice cream. because it's got that coolant.
Yeah, that's why I went for it. When I tasted it, I thought it's got that little bit of coolant. It'll go nice with an ice cream, and I've got to say that it does. It might go well with a milkshake as well.
Yeah.
So it's ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
I want an ice cream.
But that Wonder Flavours sugar cone is nice.
It is.
It is nice. It gives you that sugar sort of nice sort of coney taste to
what
an ice cream.
What percentage did you use it at?
I think I used it. I'm not sure if it were. Just have a look. I can't remember. So it won't high.
Yeah, everybody's saying they did their Shikra and their Coronas.
Yeah,
updated them so they could get rid of that stupid passcode. Because I still have my passcode on mine.
Yeah,
1%. I did it up. Graham?
1%.
Yeah.
I have that normally at about 2.5, 2.5.
Yeah, well, I didn't want it to be too much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I only went with 1%. I went with Sexy Mango at 3 and 4% for the liquid buying ice cream. But like I say, I didn't really like the liquid buying ice cream before, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, if you swap it out with the
Vic Bean.
Yeah. But then
you don't like liquid barn vanilla ice cream?
No, I'm not a big fan, mate.
I do. I've got plenty of it.
Shuna Erton's asking where's the best concentrate for the wacky apple pie. Rainbow Vapes, because you can get the apple pie from Flavor Art for £1.59 under Italian artist.
But just remember, you're doing 1% of one and 4% of the other. So it's kind of like a PG, VG thing. You don't need near as much of the one that you're doing 1% of as you do the one you're doing 4%. So don't order two,
Oh, JJ saying I've used it too high.
Of the same thing.
He's saying I've gone too high with
what
ice cream.
Percentage?
4% I put ice cream at.
Oh, no, you can boost that right up to 8.
No, he's saying ice cream's too high, Jerry.
I like it around about 5.
Yeah, well, that's why I went for 4, because everybody said if I had about 5, so I went for 4. But I'm not a big fan. I wasn't a big fan of it at 5, but I do.
I use it at about, I don't know. I usually use it at about 3 to 4%. I mean, sometimes I go as high as 4. I don't. It's not real often. Usually, it's like a 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, there's Peace saying he gets a pepper from Liquid Barn vanilla, and there's a lot of people say they get pepper from certain things in vaping, and I'm thinking
it's normally vanilla. Flavor West is not too bad, but it's sometimes a little bit watery. You have to put something in it.
Yeah, that's why I usually go with either Capella or TFA's Vic Bean with some sweet cream in it as well.
Yeah.
I put what's it?
Yeah.
Vanilla swirl.
Yeah.
So you get kind of the swirly ice cream. You get the swirl. I think it might be psychological.
Yeah, J. Jerry's saying 2 or 3% on what he suggests on Liquid Barn. Yeah.
I asked Pippa during that ice cream show. Needed a chocolate, but I needed to separate from the ice cream and everything. So if you want a chocolate or a flake in there, you can stick double chocolate V2, and that stays separate. It doesn't merge. It doesn't go into the cream.
I was going to say, if you're going to say put lava cake in it, I was going to kick in the teeth.
Right, I'll do this one right quick. We're nearly time's up. I didn't realise it was that, Sam.
Fucking hell, is it? Shit.
Yeah, it's flown, hasn't it? I got some new
man.
scissors today. Look at them.
Oh.
Said Hankson's is ice cream. Hankson's vanilla ice cream is nice mixed with Liquid Barn. Yeah.
Right, so I also mixed up some when we're talking about RY4. When Graham did the RY4 custard, I actually did some Macca's RY4 with some custard. With the custard, I think I was going to use the
Inawera
custard, but I couldn't find it. Yes, So I went with the Custard 2 from TFA. So we'll see what this has turned out like. Because I just thought it was a bit of an experiment. You know, Macca's RY4's already got vanilla and stuff in. Because it's an hybrid net.
Yeah.
So I just thought, wonder what it's like with a bit of custard in it.
Oh, the suspense.
Suspense.
Mank, if you go on Monkey on Juice on Facebook, there's no way you can miss him. Every damn post in there is him.
Yeah.
And Jay Gary. We've got a lazy administrator somewhere.
If you just go in Monkey on Juice, Vaping Mank, you can't miss Net on Facebook. There's no way you can not see him.
Don't know what you're talking about there, Graham.
Have you done your... No, I'll ask later. Instagram feed.
That's not bad, actually.
Need to do that.
Not? No.
I think it'd be better with the innerwear custard, because I think it needs to be a little bit heavier, does a custard, than that.
Mm-hmm.
And with the innerwear, you get like this like bakery spice.
Yeah. Just a slight, That's the reason I like the innerwear so much.
It makes it more vanilla-y than it already is. That's the thing.
Vanilla-y?
Vanilla-y. More vanilla.
Benny's word of the day. He always
Vanilla-y.
has one. We had tropical-ish. Now we have vanilla-y.
Vanilla-y. Yeah. So it's actually mixing it with that Macca's RY4. I just think the custard's wrong. I think it should have been innerwear like I was going to go originally with. I think it's a bit too light as a custard on that with the V2, whatever you're calling it, part 2. I think it needs to be like, say, that spicy sort of custard to go with the... But you are getting the tobacco, but you're getting more of the vanillas coming through. So I'll have another play with that and I'll let you know when I find me innerwear of one. Because I think that Macca's... I might actually see Les and see what actual tobaccos he puts in it.
Yeah.
And see if he'll let me have get a concentrate of that and try that in with a custard and see what we get. So yeah, so there you go. Right, I'll call it a night then, boys, because it's now up to we're just a minute past half past.
Yeah, we're
it's
past.
Yeah.
So we'll go around and say his goodbyes. Do we want to start?
I'll go ahead and start. Next week, hopefully, if my wife gets her okie dokie from her doctor this Friday, I'll be here for a full show. And thanks everybody in chat for stopping by. Appreciate it. And it's always a good time seeing all the interaction and suggestions and whether or not it be mods or mixing or whatever else. Appreciate you guys a lot. And guys on the show, Ian, I didn't get to spend much time on here with you, but appreciate you coming on. Graham and Bobo, as always. And Benny, thanks for having me. And I'll throw it over to Graham.
Thanks, everybody in chat. You can catch us on Monkey on Juice over on Facebook. Just type in Monkey on Juice in the top of the search and it'll come up. And I put recipes on there which aren't here. And Jay Jarry's quite active there with his 20 flavoured fruit concentrates. Get some forest fruits. So thanks everyone. Thanks Ian for coming on, and we're going to make a mixer out of you.
Yeah.
And I'll pass it to Ian.
Lovely. Thank you, Graham. Thank you all of you for having me on. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go along. But yeah, it's been a blast. So thank you. Thank you all in chat. It's been fantastic. Lovely to see you all. And yeah, actually, when I think about it, we've got both Bill and Mick on the Laid Back Vape Show on Monday. So pop along there to see them. And yeah, thank you all very much. I've enjoyed it. It's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn. But, if I watch a few of these shows, I might have an inkling what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. And I'll go to Bobo.
Sean, thank you very much for coming on, Ian. It's been a pleasure to have a catch up with you, as it always is, to be honest with you, dude. yeah, thank you everyone for being in chat. It's been awesome. As I said at the beginning of the show, I've missed being here last week. I proper missed it. It feels like I've not been here for about a month. It's like, But yeah, I'm back again next week because my sister's moved flat, so I don't need to do that again. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you to all the casters, and I will pass it over to my good friend Benny Vapes.
Thank you very much. Right, thank you very much, everybody in chat. It's been great. Always good to have input, and like I say, it's just flown by tonight. Is that hour and a half? Absolutely flown. So thank you very much for Graham for putting all the hard work in putting that. What is it, that spreadsheet together for us? Like I say, go over to Monkey on Juice. Subscribe to there on the Facebook. Join that group. You can get all the information you need. Like I say, Jay Jaddy's in there, Graham's in there, Bobo pops in, Bill's in there, so you can ask the questions and everything. Ian, thank you very much for coming on, brother. I'll see you on Sunday.
Thank you.
Bobo, Bill, Graham, much appreciated. Without this, we'd be nowhere. I wouldn't be doing it on my own, so thank you very much. And all of you all. And we'll see you all on the next one. Same time, same channel, next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye-bye.